everyone, how you going on this Thursday, the day before Good Friday? If you follow the Christian, I'm dropping my cards everywhere, the Christian calendar, holidays, whatever. I'm just dropping in to introduce myself in the group. My name's Yasmina Earth Angel. I've got Facebook pop-ups. I'm Yasmina Earth Angel, and I am an energy and soul master as well as an ex-solicitor, solo mum. I have always had a connection to the other realms ever since I can remember. I'm a witch, I'm a shaman, I have shamana blood. We follow a matrilineal line. I have connections to the Vikings, to the Celts, to the original elders of this land, the Aborigines, and as well as the people that emigrated. So I have a very, very, very mixed heritage and a very mixed lineage. I've been told that I'm a cosmic bridge and that I'm also an old soul. So all of these things kind of come together to make me who I am. I've only very recently fully embraced my full, power and capacity in the energetic and soul realms after I have trained in energy and soul mastery for, I think it was about 16 months. I did the latest training. I have also self-initiated as a witch. I've always been able to talk to the other side, to people that have passed over. I've always had a telepathic connection with my father. My father was Croatian and my mother was the English Australian. My daughter's come out looking very Celtic, actually, and a very strong connection there. I've always felt connected to the Celts and to the original blue people of Ireland, as well as the Tuatha De Danann. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. If you can tell me, let me know. I know quite a few languages. Wanted to drop in today and say hi. Sorry it's so late. It's almost 8:30 here. My daughter is passed out. She's been driving me nuts all day. She is 20 months old and has got the terrible twos early. Her father's in Berlin, so I'm here on my own, although I have a housemate with me that is my good friend and he helps me with her, but it's still tough, knowing you're the only one that's responsible for such a boisterous and starseed child that does not want to be a child and who's also very much like myself. It's a very big mirror for me. So that's where I'm coming from, but just wanted to drop in tonight, give a little introduction. On Sunday at 1 o'clock, we are doing a cosmic co-creation journey. We're going to be traveling to our cosmic center where our soul meets our sex, and we're going to go on a co-creation journey together to create our soul's desires and manifest whatever they may be into the timelines for the new earth that we're all in the vortex of creating now. We'll be working with soul centers and earth, what am I called them? I think they're called earth points. It's only just some downloads I've got some clarity on recently. If you have any specific things that you want to journey with me on Sunday, let me know in the comments. I'll pop back in here and I'll make sure to weave it in for you. What we're going to do, we're going to reclaim, activate and anchor our complete fierce feminine power to co-create our most dearly and deeply held soul's desires for new earth. And I might do a card pull at the end as well. We'll create an energetic vortex working from those realms. What I've got for you right now, I just wanted to drop in. A couple of cards fell out while I was preparing for this, and I was working with the Dark Goddess Oracle, the Lightworker Oracle, and the Green Witch Tarot. I'm not a tarot reader, but I'll feel into the energies of the cards and give you what I think, and then I'll check the book for you on those. But what's fallen out from the Dark Goddess deck, and this is the one I use for our connection to Earth, is Redemption. Mama Brigida, Redemption. It fell out next to the Gaia Creation card, which I thought was really, really pertinent because we're going to be journeying with, thank you for the like, journeying with creation on Sunday. And what came out of the Lightworker Oracle, which is our connection to soul when I'm using these decks, is the Pink Rose of Lady Nada. So this is like a highest connection card. And the funniest thing about this card is my name was almost Nada. My mother wanted to call me Nada. And they had 4 names actually. But Nada was one of them. Yoland was another. Yasmina was another. And the other one was Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which is quite funny. So whenever Nada comes out, I know that it's a really deep connection to my soul as well. I didn't know that Nada was a lady or a goddess or anything, you know, worthy when I was a child, and used to use that name for my dolls because it was my name. So those are what come out of the Oracle decks, and I'll give you the full reading on those in a moment. So now I'm just going to pull a couple of cards from the Green Witch Tarot, just for tonight and for, I guess, you know, Easter weekend. Ishtar in the Northern Hemisphere is the spring equinox. Down here we're working with autumn equinox. So actually, I think the equinox is the 21st or the 22nd of March. And we should be having our Halloween, basically. Connection to the other world and the ancestors. So right now we are not in Ishtar or spring equinox in the Southern Hemisphere. We are in Halloween, other world, ancestral connection time, and that is actually a key component of our creation power. And especially for me, I am in human design, I have a sacral authority, so my power actually comes from my sex. So that's part of the reason why I felt called to journey with this with you guys on Sunday. Alright, have you had enough of me gas bagging yet? Probably. Let's get into the reading. So what do we need to know tonight as we journey with our ancestors? What messages need to come through? Oh, okay, well we got one here. We have got, oh, the Two of Pentacles. So we got some money and prosperity coming, and maybe some divine masculine, because we've got a guy in front of a house creating foundations perhaps for us in the energies. What else have we got here? Oh yeah, this one feels alright. What do we got? Oh, the seer. The seed? Yes, that's us as our co-creation goddesses. I will check the book too, but this is what I'm feeling from these. Alright, and what is the overarching message for us? Alright, we got two cards here. Both of them. Alright, so we have the Seven of Chalices, which is water, and the Eight of Chalices. So it looks like we've got a balance of feminine and masculine energies with our emotions, because water is emotions. And maybe we're coming from some peasant energy into our goddess or king or queen energy with these cards. So I'm going to put them up here, and I am going, actually it's funny, 7 and 8 came out in a reading I just did for a friend of mine as well. Actually specifically 17 and 18, which was the moon and the star. So there's a lot of 7s and 8s coming out tonight for some reason. Alright, what have we got on the 8 of Chalices and the 7 of Chalices? Let's see. Chalices is definitely water. Emotion, psychic ability, fulfillment, relationships, Western autumn. Hello! Is that not what we're in right now? Why do we ever doubt what the cards tell us? Why do we question? Well, it is important to have our own discernment and our own truth, but you know, they're always in alignment, at least for me anyway. Let me know if they're in alignment for you, if they're out of alignment, if it resonates, if it doesn't. Love to get to know you better before Sunday. 7 of Chalices. There are many opportunities or choices open to a person with this card, but not all of them are what they seem, and other people may try to influence the decision one makes. The caution is against the tendency to daydream and rely on others for direction in life. Yeah. So that's in alignment with what I was feeling, was coming from like a survivor or a peasant energy into a thriver or a queen energy for the divine feminine. And what have we got for the 8 of Chalices? This card indicates leaving familiar surroundings and people for another location or group. Can mean a journey for career or personal development, a physical move or a change or a promotion in work or career that elevates one to a higher level. Yeah, this is our structure. This is aligning with the 2 of Pentacles that we saw in the first card there. This is our structure. This is our divine masculine structure that will hold us as women and then allow us to flow where we want to go. But we cannot have one without the other. And that is a common misconception about the rise of the feminine in our society and in creating the new earth. It's not about women pushing men down. It's about coming back into right relationship with ourselves and into right balance and honouring the power of creation and the dark mystery and the intuition that us women hold, and the feminine in the men as well, because we all have both masculine and feminine within us, and journeying together in right relationship, building on our personal strengths to help each other in community. That's how I see it. So, alright, Two of Pentacles. We'll do all the minor ones first because I like to end with the major arcana. Where are my pentacles at? Here we go. Pentacles is money. So we've got some money coming. Yeah, there we go. Apparently this is a farmer balancing 2 pentacles, indicating his ability to balance finances as well as learn new skills as progress in his area of expertise creates changes in methods. Well, what's the change in the method? Society is crumbling and we are creating the bridge to the new earth. We can balance our finances, we can give and we can receive, we can all thrive together. Money is not a dirty word, but money is not the sole purpose anymore. Well, it never was. That was out of alignment completely. And that's why the earth is where she is right now. And that's why we are being called to rise, being called to align with our soul, but anchor deep, 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 deep within the earth. And that is actually one of my gifts, is like being really, really anchored in the earth and really expanded with soul all at the same time, creating massive containers and energy changes and shifts in the quantum. That's why I call myself Quantum Soul Queen and Goddess of Creation. As well as Soul Lux Life Activator, because for me everything is about our Soul Lux Life. What is in alignment with our soul, what makes us sing, what makes us smile, what makes us happy. That's Soul Lux. What is it for you? You need to find that out first before you can do anything. And I better get to the last card because I could talk all night about this stuff. I just love it. I love it. The Seer, number 14. Where's my major arcana at? Where are we? Landing on the Wheel of the Year, which is another interesting thing that happens. Alright, here we go, the Seer. I'll just recap that. That's this one. So this is the overarching message for us in our feminine now. This is a card of balance and flow between 2 worlds and consciousness. Here, the witch listens to the whispers of the seer, the fairy folk, who help her to concoct a potion that will be exactly right for her purpose. Yes, that's what we're here for. That's what we're journeying with on Sunday in my session. That's who I am as well. I'm very elemental. I actually communicate and resonate with the elements. And as I said, I have the connection to the fairy folk from Ireland, as well as all of my other lineage, you know, the original shamans and shamanas from Siberia, because I'm half Croatian and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, my loves, thank you for watching. Thank you for connecting with me. Please let me know if you have any questions or anything specific around creation and what you want to create for the new earth and manifest with me on Sunday. Much love for you all and so happy to be a part of this. Mwah.